Be yourself, know your power, have confidence in what you have to contribute. I believe in natural gas as a clean, cheap alternative to fossil fuels. I always say the beauty is in the mix. The impact of climate change is a tremendous risk to the security and well-being of our countries. Unemployment benefits are creating jobs faster than practically any other program. Each generation is responsible to make the future of the next. Go to find common ground. Where you can't, you stand your ground. Being the first woman speaker and breaking the marble ceiling is pretty important. Now it's time to move on. Our view of the law is that if somebody is here without sufficient documentation, that is not reason for deportation. If I had my way, sporting guns would be strictly regulated, the rest would be confiscated. For our daughters and our granddaughters now, the sky is the limit. Republicans support opening the floodgates to special interest money and suppressing the right to vote. It's just plain wrong. There's plenty of opportunity for everyone, so there's no reason to worry about somebody else's success, either saying you couldn't do this so she's better than you, or she's doing it so you can't. No, she's doing it so you can. You cannot cut your way to deficit reduction. Freedom is secured every day by our men and women in uniform. We must build a future worthy of their sacrifice. But I would say, if you're getting married, why are you getting married? Why would you get married? Why would anybody get married? If I cry, it's about the personal loss of a friend or something like that. But when it comes to politics, no, I don't cry. To have diversity of opinion in the debate strengthens the outcome and you get a better result. No money changed hands, of course. Older people are not going to evaporate from the face of the earth for 2 years. They're going to have medical need and they're going to have to be attended to. And the earlier intervention for it, the less the cost will be and the better the quality of life. Bipartisanship is nice, but it cannot be a substitute for action. Not having it cannot prevent us from going forward. I really want women to know their power, to value their experience. To understand that nothing has been more wholesome in the political process than the increased involvement of women. Pass the bill to find out what's in it. Everybody will have lower rates, better quality, and better access. A successful marriage is a decision. You decide it's going to work. You can't always be there, but you have to be there enough. And you have to make sure you are where you're needed most. Nancy Patricia Pelosi D'Alessandro, born March 26, 1940, is an American politician who served as the 52nd Speaker of the United States House of Representatives from 2007 to 2011 and again from 2019 to 2023. A member of the Democratic Party. She was the first woman elected Speaker and the first woman to lead a major political party in either chamber of Congress, leading the House Democrats for 20 years, from 2003 to 2023. She has represented California's 11th congressional district in the United States House of Representatives since 1987. The district, numbered as the 5th District from 1987 to 1993, the 8th from 1993 to 2013, and the 12th from 2013 to 2023, includes most of the city of San Francisco. Pelosi was born and raised in Baltimore, the daughter of Mayor and Congressman Thomas D'Alessandro. She graduated from Trinity College, Washington, in 1962 and married businessman Paul Pelosi the next year. The two had met while both were students. She was first elected to Congress in a 1987 special election and is now in her 19th term. She is the Dean of California's congressional delegation. Pelosi steadily rose through the ranks of the House Democratic Caucus to be elected House Minority Whip in 2002 and elevated to House Minority Leader a year later, becoming the first woman to hold each of those positions in either chamber of Congress. In the 2006 midterm elections, Pelosi led the Democrats to a majority in the House for the first time in 12 years and was subsequently elected Speaker, becoming the first woman to hold the office. She participated in the passage of the Obama administration's landmark bills, including the Affordable Care Act, the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act, the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Repeal Act, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, and the 2010 Tax Relief Act. Pelosi lost the speakership after the Republican Party retook the majority in the 2010 midterm elections, but she retained her role as leader of the House Democrats and became House Minority Leader for a second time. In the 2018 midterm elections, Democrats regained majority control of the House, and Pelosi was again elected Speaker, becoming the first former Speaker to reclaim the gavel since Sam Rayburn in 1955. During her second speakership, the House twice impeached President Donald Trump, first in December 2019 and again in January 2021. The Senate acquitted Trump both times. She participated in the passage of the Biden administration's landmark bills, including the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, the CHIPS and Science Act, the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, and the Respect for Marriage Act. In the 2022 midterm elections, Republicans regained control of the House for the new Congress, ending her tenure as Speaker. On November 29, 2022, the Steering and Policy Committee of the House Democratic Caucus named Pelosi Speaker Emerita.